Hello student, we are continuing with NPA, and here in this lecture we shall be discussing provisioning on loan accounts. So provisioning का meaning क्या है? Provisioning means creating a separate fund, separate reserve by debiting profit and loss account to meet future loan losses. अगर अकाउंट NPA बनेंगे तो उनसे हमें लॉस होने वाला है। उस लॉस को मीट करने के लिए हम एक सेपरेट फंड क्रिएट कर देते हैं बाय डेबिटिंग प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रोविजनिंग। प्रोविजनिंग इज बेस्ड ऑन एसेट क्लासिफिकेशन। जैसा मैंने पहले कहा, जब भी हम प्रोविजन करेंगे तो उससे पहले एसेट क्लासिफिकेशन किया जाएगा अकाउंट्स का। एसेट क्लासिफिकेशन में हमारे पास 4 तरह के अकाउंट्स हैं: स्टैंडर्ड, सब स्टैंडर्ड, डाउटफुल एंड लॉस अकाउंट। सो प्रोविजन के बेसिस, प्रोविजन के रेट्स, सो दे आर बेस्ड ऑन दैट। ऑन स्टैंडर्ड अकाउंट्स जो हम प्रोविजन करेंगे अकाउंट वाइज नहीं करेंगे। वी विल टेक टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड अकाउंट्स एंड मेक द प्रोविजन इन वन गो। वी कॉल इट on the basis of global balance. Global balance means total balance in standard accounts, all standard accounts. But in case of NPA account, provision is done for individual account. For each individual account, the provision shall be made. We call it on the basis of gross balance. So on standard account, provision is done on global balance basis. On NPA account, provision is made on the basis of gross balance, means for each account individually. So first हम बात करेंगे the provisioning on standard loans. In case of standard loans, अभी जैसा मैंने कहा, provision will be made on the basis of global balance, and provision is part of other liabilities in schedule 5 in the balance sheet. So जितना भी प्रोविजन हम स्टैंडर्ड अकाउंट्स के लिए करेंगे उसको बैलेंस शीट में कहां दिखाया जाएगा? इन द बैलेंस शीट उसको हम दिखाएंगे अदर लायबिलिटीज में, एंड अदर लायबिलिटीज इज शेड्यूल 5. मेनी टाइम द क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड। फॉर कैपिटल एडिक्वेसी पर्पस इस प्रोविजन को कहां दिखाएंगे? सो दिस क्वेश्चन हैज आल्सो बीन मेनी टाइम्स. सो फॉर कैपिटल एडिक्वेसी रेशियो पर्पस इट बिकम्स पार्ट ऑफ टियर 2 कैपिटल. So these are general rules regarding provision on standard loans. Now we shall see the rates of provision on standard loans. Standard loans के ऊपर provision के rates क्या-क्या हैं? If it is micro and small enterprise loan, the provision rate is 0.25%. If it is farm credit in agriculture, not all agriculture loans, only farm credit in agriculture. So there are 3 types of agriculture loans. Out of that only farm credit is covered here, so they are also 0.25. Then home loans where loan to value ratio is according to RBI rules. So when loan to value ratio in a home loan is within stipulated levels prescribed by RBI, then this is the provision 0.05. Teaser home loans, the provision is 2%. Teaser home loans means those loans जहां पे इंटरेस्ट इनिशियली कम रखा गया है और सब्सिक्वेंटली उसको इंक्रीज कर दिया जाएगा. So those are teaser home loans. Commercial real estate, the provision rate is 1%. Other loans, the provision is 0.4%. So these are the rates in case of standard loans. If standard loan is restructured, then provision shall be 5%. So after these rules relating to standard loans, we shall go to provision on substandard loans. In case of substandard loan, the rate of provision is for secured substandard loans, the provision is 15%. For unsecured substandard loans, the provision is 25%. If unsecured is in infrastructure sector, the provisioning rate is 20%. And when we do substandard provision, then balance in the account will not be bifurcated. This means the provision shall be made at one rate for the entire balance. So substandard account में हम secured balance कितना है, unsecured balance कितना है, ये segregation नहीं करेंगे, अलग अलग नहीं करेंगे. पहले हम determine करेंगे whether account is secured or unsecured. If we treat it as secured, then provision shall be 15%. If we treat it unsecured substandard, the provision shall be 25%. Let us see this example. Balance 10 lakh. Security value 9 lakh. Account is a substandard. So when this account is a substandard, first of all if account is substandard, first we shall determine whether it is a secured account or unsecured account. Unsecured substandard means those accounts where security was maximum 10% since date of sanction. लेकिन यहाँ पे तो already 90% security available है. This means it is secured substandard account. And in secured substandard account, what is rate of provision? 15%. So we will not bifurcate the balance. That is the rule. The total balance is 10 lakh. On 10 lakh at 15%, the provision amount is 1.5 lakh. So this is amount of provision. Remember, in substandard account, first we shall decide whether this account is secured or unsecured. Since this account is secured substandard, the provision rate is 15%. Hence provision amount shall be 1.5. Let us see this new example. Balance 10 lakh. Security value 0.9 lakh since time of sanction. Now this means this account is a substandard unsecured. So this is unsecured substandard. On this, what will be the amount of provision? So at 25% this provision shall be made and amount of provision shall be 2.5 lakh. So it is not a loss account. Why? Because since time of sanction, security value